baby. Yeah. Official Gooner TV here. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Can't lie. Obviously, I said on my Twitter account I was going to be having a little break and off away from this whole streaming and YouTube thing. It's just draining, time consuming. You got to be willing to put the work in, and headspace just weren't there at the time. Had a lot of stuff going on, which thankfully have got a little bit better. So we're ready to go for the new season, baby. You know what I mean? So before I continue, please remember to smash that like button. And if you aren't already, please, if you could subscribe, share, follow, I really do appreciate it. Yeah, man, it's a new season, new Premier League season, baby. To be fair to you, it's not felt that long because obviously the Euros was played throughout the summer, and then we had some qualifying games, some few preseason games. So it didn't actually seem like it's been that long. Obviously, we just had the Super Cup yesterday, in which was punks. Chelsea won. It's taking a piss over there, but that's a conversation for another day. Still, here we go, man. It's a new season. A few new players. Sambi Lokonga, the young Belgian international, plays that DM / box to box centre mid role. He looked good in pre-season, but Premier League is a bit different. We're gonna see if he can adapt. Who else did we get? We got Tavares at left back. He looks a good buy again from Benfica. Portuguese, he looks a good player. Obviously, he's not going to get in over Tierney. That's our guy. But he looks as a good replacement if he was to ever get injured or if Tierney needs a rest, which very often during the season we're probably going to need because he's not got the best injury record. So I expect to see him play quite a bit during this season. We also got Ben White. How can I forget? The £50 million signing from Brighton. Yeah, England's finest. It's crazy. Anyone that knows me or speaks to me, colleagues, friends, family, know I weren't happy about the signing and the money that we paid for this signing. I don't think Ben White is a bad player. I think he's got a lot of ability. He's got a lot of potential. I just think that 50 million is a bit overboard. Well, I hear a lot of English tax. Well, if someone can tell me why Joe Willock is only going for 25 million, then they need to come to me and explain, because I just don't get it. It just seems that Arsenal don't make good business decisions, and this is a prime example. Like I said, you buy Ben White from Brighton for 50 million, who's had one season in the Premier League. Then you sell Joe Willock, who set a new midfield record, a new youngster record, a new Newcastle record at the end of last season, and you sell him for 25 million. It just don't make sense. Edu and them, man, fucking on holiday, scuba diving and all them thing there while we're in the transfer window. It's crazy. But like I said, that's for another day as well. Also, so those are our three signings. It's not been the greatest of windows, if I'm being honest with you. If I had to rate it, I'd probably say it's about a 4, if that. People will say that's a bit harsh, but when we spent 75 million, blah blah. But we coming into the season from the end of last season, we know we needed a backup goalkeeper, a right back, a DM, a specialised DM, not a converted DM, a specialised DM. Someone like a Zakaria, someone like Kante, someone like an Ndidi, someone like that. Yeah. We needed someone specialised in that position. We've not gone and got that. It remains to be seen whether Sambi Lokonga can be formed into that. But for me, he's got more of a Partey look, from more of that box to box, up and down. He'll drive at the midfield and be able to pick the pass to unlock the defence. He seems more of that player, but that remains to be seen. Maybe I might have got that one wrong. We'll have to see. We know we needed a cam, which we haven't got yet. I know we've got ESR, but we can't be relying on just ESR. He's a young man. and a hell of a lot of pressure has been put on him now with that number 10 shirt. Some real icons of the club have had it. So it's a lot of pressure for a young man, although he's looked very good in pre-season. So, maybe he will be able to wear that shirt and be able to carry the expectations. Let's just hope. And we know that we might have needed a backup striker. Might have, because, our front three are toothless at the moment. Let's especially Aubameyang. Let's just be honest. This guy has not scored during pre-season. He didn't have a good season last season, but let's give him the benefit of a doubt, because for the last 3, 4, 5, 6 years, this guy has been killing it in whatever league. German league, been killing it. When he came over here, killing it. He had one bad season, and we get a lot of fickle fans that will jump on his back and say, "Look, he signed his deal, blah blah." But you wanted him to sign the deal. So let's be fair. Amane didn't have a great season last season either. You wouldn't say that he's an awful player. He had a bad season last season. Let's see if they can come back. It's how you bounce back that defines you as a player. Because as strikers, we all know you go through that goal drought. You go through that stage where you don't score and you're not playing well, and then it only needs 1, 2 goals for you to go, shit. Boom. Look at Lacazette. The season before, he wasn't great. He was, I think he went on like a 10-game non-scoring streak, and then it was that game against Newcastle where he scored a sort of fluff shot, and he was our top goal scorer last season, man. So we have to remember those things as well. Brentford, listen, it's going to be a tough game. All the pressure is on Mikel Arteta and Arsenal, because Brentford coming up, they've been knocking on the door for the last 2, 3 seasons, and they finally made it to the Premier League. They're going to be raring to go. New stadium, all their fans back. There's no COVID. Well, there is COVID, but there's no COVID restrictions really. It's going to be a full capacity stadium. These guys are going to be raring to go. They're going to be on it. They're going to be at our neck. And if they lose, it's going to be like, oh, well, you played Arsenal, but we're still in the Premier League. This is a great feeling. Or they're going to turn around and say, wow, Arsenal lost to Brentford. That's mad. So it's a win-win for them. You know what I mean? All the pressure is on Arsenal and those Arsenal players. I don't know what you guys think about Arteta. Me personally, I think this guy is out of his depth, man. I watched the shitbags up the road, Chelsea win the Super Cup yesterday against Unai Emery's Villarreal. And if I'm being honest with you, Unai Emery's Villarreal look brilliant. They look brilliant. Compact, defensively sound, good going forward. They had a fair few chances, hit the post twice, hit the woodwork twice, and arguably could have won the game in the 90 minutes. So they pushed all the way, Chelsea all the way in penalties, and it's yet another final for Unai Emery. It's yet another feather in his cap, so to speak. Although he lost, he didn't lose in no disgraceful way. So it's starting to look like we made a mistake. At first I was a big fan of Arteta, and I was willing to give him the time because he won the FA Cup. When he was first appointed, boy, I was going nuts because I was like, nah, Pep's cone boy, what are you doing? And we started to see little changes in attitude and that, and we started to see a higher press, which was good. And then all of a sudden it went flat somewhere. Those 2 8th place finishes have proved that the inconsistencies are killing us. Last season, at the second half of the season, we would have come third based on our results. So there is something to work with there. It's just whether he can get it out of those players for 38 games. If he can't do that, then he's just not the guy, and we need to get rid of him. I know people will say, fuck it, that's a bit mad, but it's the truth. 8th is not good enough for Arsenal. And 8th twice in a row? No, that's crazy. I know we've got no European football this year, so statistically proven we should do better in the league. However, it's not going to be good enough to finish 6th now. We need to be among that top 4. We've had enough time and enough uh, knowledge to know who we need to recruit, where we need to recruit. Now, this cam position, that was our first, you know, target. It was either Odegaard or War. It was Bundia, sorry, first. We lost out to Aston Villa, which I'm still vexed about. But we lost out. So they should have crossed that name out and said, all right, cool. We want either Madison, Odegaard, or War. One of the three. Yeah. And up to now, I don't hear no noise about these man moving to Arsenal, cuz. Awar is available for 25, 20 million, and he's not an Arsenal player yet. This is what I'm saying about these guys. It's crazy. Like, I ain't got time for Edu and Arteta, honestly, and Vinay and all them man there. They they are single-handedly crippling this club. And I know people will say, well, we need to get people off the books. All right, well, if that's the case, I know we want Bellerin to go. They want a fee, and Inter Milan want to loan. Just loan them out. Loan them out, get the wages off, and get someone in. Because you ain't gonna play him anyway, and you ain't gonna sell him. So you might as well do the loan. The whole Xhaka thing. They wanted to pay, I think it was 12 million, we wanted 15 plus add-ons. Bro, you're selling the player. You want to sell the player, you want to get rid of the player. Not the other way around. It's not like, oh yeah, we want him and we don't want to sell. We are actively looking to sell. So the market dictates the value. So I don't understand how you can turn around and say, no, we want more than that. No, that's what his value is. And too right, that's his value. They talk about, oh, he's got leadership qualities. No, bro. All right, he's a leader in yellow cards. He's a leader in red cards. He's a leader in penalties given away. He's a leader in errors leading to goals. He's a leader of bullshit. That's not the guy that I want in my midfield. I give him his props in the Euros. Bad boy. Bad boy. But we've always said that about Xhaka. For Switzerland, he's a different player. Different player. And I'm sure some of the Man United fans will say, for Pogba, same thing. He's a different player at France. We don't know what it is. We don't know how it is. That's just how it is. So I don't really want to be seeing Xhaka in that team, but it looks like Tetty's going to get his wish. I don't know why, but he wants to keep him, so we keep him. Yeah. But there's just not been enough activity. This goalkeeper situation. Ramsdale for 30 million. What? This is crazy. We've let Ryan go on a free. It was alright last season. I mean, he didn't set the fucking world on fire, but listen, he could do a job. You had Heaton, who's left Aston Villa and gone to United. He's not going to get a game. They got De Gea and Henderson there. So how's Heaton been allowed to go? Rio Patricio from Wolves has gone to Roma. How are Arsenal bidding for these keepers? And then you're telling me 30 million for Ramsdale? It's silly. It's silly. But, they're going to do what they're going to do. I think the key thing now is working with what we've got. Do I believe that by the end of the season, by the end of the window, we're going to sign 2, 3, 4 players? No. I think we'll maybe sign one big name to kind of con the Arsenal fans and the Arsenal community. Say, oh, look, we got this player. This is going to make us. They did it last year with Partey. It's very simple now. We know what these guys are about. I don't know what they're doing. I'd rather them come out and say, look, we can't buy players because of this, or we can't do this because of this, because then at least we'd know. They're saying, look, we are active in the market. We're doing this, we're doing that, and we're seeing nothing. We're seeing nothing. So I personally think we'll probably get one more big signing. Maybe in a while. If I'm being honest, probably going to be at Odegaard. We're probably going to pay fucking like 45 million for Odegaard or something. And he's going to come at the end of the window. That's my honest opinion. I don't know about you guys. You guys let me know. As for tomorrow, listen, like I said, it's going to be a tricky game. They've got some good players. Ivan Toney, I hear that he's back and he's fit, ready to play. So that's not the greatest news you want to hear, especially on the opening day, away from home. But listen, I'm hoping that if we can carry on that form from the end of the season, maybe we come out of this on top. I fear for the worst for Arsenal. I can't help it because the recruitment and preparation has been so bad. But we'll put on our positivity hat for, the first few games, see what Arteta's bringing to the table. We've got a tough 3 games before this window closes. We've got Brentford, we've got Chelsea, and we've got Man City. So realistically, let's put it like this: we lose tomorrow. Sorry, we could be looking at 0 points in 3 games by the end of the window. People might not want to come to Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? So we need to factor that in as well. These guys got some work to do. Score prediction. My genuine feeling is going to be 1-1. I think it will be a 1-1 draw. I think that will go down early. Push. Brentford will stay compact, look to break on the counter, and will end up maybe scoring a set piece or something like that. Push for the 2-1, but we just won't be able to get it over the line. Hopefully it's a win, but I just think it will be a 1-1 draw, which is a good result for Brentford, and 2 points lost for us, really. That's it from me. That's the preview done. It's not going to be the longest video today, although it is 16 minutes still. It's my first video back. Sorry that it might seem a little bit unorganized and that, but we're going to be back with some more content soon. Hopefully we'll be able to do a reaction video on Saturday. I'll be doing it Friday night, ready for Saturday. And we can see what tomorrow's going to hold. I'm going to be watching it with a Tottenham fan, so I hope we do win. And let's just go and get these 3 points. Again, thank you for watching. Please smash that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe. But until next time, bless up. Thank you.